Hey there folks, this is GreenXI welcoming you to a brand new series. This is gonna be Resident Evil 4. It's our second ever Let's Replay. And I wanted to go for it this time to show off the new PS4 version of the game, because last time we went through on the PS3 version. It's not too much different, but there are little differences I want to show off. And as well as that, we're going to be making it a little bit different this time in another sense, and that is that we're going to be going on Pro mode. This is a version that I've only played through once on normal mode, as well as separate ways. And I've played through Pro mode on GameCube and Wii, but that was a long time ago, so I'm expecting it to be tough. Let's get going. Oh wait, we gotta choose our costume as well first. I'm just gonna go for normal costume, because that's the costume I prefer the most. If you go for Special 2, I think that's the one where Ashley is in a suit of armor, so she can't be hurt or taken away or anything. But I think that's cheaping your way out of going through Pro, so we're going to go for normal. By the way, it was made by Capcom and Cryway. I'm not sure what each of them specifically did, but that's who made it. Let's get going.
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Okay, we have made it to El Pueblo Español. I've never been sure what the name of the town is, but we're here to look for Ashley Graham, the president's daughter. A couple of little secret things you can do if you come on back by yet.
Forget your makeup or something?
You so funny, and as well as that.
Not that way, cowboy.
And they lovely people. I won't worry too much about them. But anyway, let's actually make a move, shall we? I'm looking up because now and again you can look in trees and there'll be nests with treasure and money and stuff in them. Yeah. The guidepost reads Pueblo. Pueblo meaning village in Spanish. I mean, it's village or small town, anyway. Can we go around here? Yeah, we can. Let's see if there's anything around here first. Half the time I forget to come around here. It's like, I've chosen up control options L2, control options type 1. It's L2 to aim, R2 to shoot, like typical shooters. That's how I think it should be. But if one uses a knife, it's L1 and R2. So it makes sense to me. Get ready.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Okay, this is the strategy I tend to go for. Oh, he died in one shot.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Right, as you can see, there's a lot of sort of story and stuff at the start. Not a zombie. Well, zombie-ish, any. Let's face it. Oh, look at the maggots. They look all see-through. It's quite weird. I hope Ashley's okay. Yeah. You can go out the door and fight a couple of enemies, or you can come up here, get some stuff, jump out the window, and you're sorted. The whole house part, but there reminds me of the Resi 7 demo. 7 demo. Oh shit! You can tell they're on pro. They're so quick. But you get some invincibility frames when you're going for physical attacks, like that. Normally, if there's only one enemy around, what I do, I shoot him in the head. If the headshot doesn't work and you don't get critical and kill him in one, then I tend to I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, I use a physical attack, and then when they're on the floor, I stab them to death. It saves you quite a bit of ammo. Can you hear that dog whining? We'll be getting to that now. As well as that, it's good to stab boxes, so you don't waste ammo doing that. Amazing. Let's keep going. It's going okay so far. The amount of damage we just got dealt from one attack is pretty shocking, but, you know. Okay, let's have a look at this. These are sort of warning signs. Looks like a warning of some sort. Yeah, exactly. I have a bad feeling about this. They're warning us about the dog. Or wolf. Let's help him. You don't have to help him. I like to call him Little Louis, like from Haunting Ground. Because he looks like Louis. But, you know, if you do help him, he'll help you later. So, it's worth doing for 100% definite. Oh yeah, something I wanted to show. Sorry, I'm backtracking a bit now. But if you go back to the bridge where you start, you get a little thing to look at. And it really puts your situation into perspective. And that's why I want to show it to you. Oh, the bridge is gone.
No.
But where are the two men? Where are the two police? Where are the Polithia? Maybe we'll meet them. You never know. These enemies are supposed to be the easy ones, by the way. Once you start getting into the game, it gets harder, and I'm really nervous for this because Pro Mode I've always had huge problems with. I'll make sure to cut a lot when it comes to deaths and stuff like that. So there's no worries about that. I think I know where all the treasures are, but the thing is, I might have forgotten one or two, so fingers crossed we'll be okay in that sense. We'll need as much money as we can get. Where's the enemy? Come on, down you come. I see you there. Hey! I am not going to shoot anymore. I'm going to save my ammo. I'm going to come over by here in the hopes that he walks in a straight line, because the AI isn't perfect in this game. They will... Oh! I say that. Ah, too late. By miles. But yeah, this is the perfect chance to show what I do. Shoot him in the head. Oh, he's dead. But then stab him to death. That's all it is, don't worry. This has been the Resident Evil game that I've played through the most. It's not the most Resi-like game. Any Resident Evil fan will know what I mean by that. But, I think it's the most fun to play. In the sense that it's not as tense. It can be tense on Pro Mode, but if you're going through normal and stuff, you know, it's not so bad. In by ya. Get ready. Come on out. No? No, I'm thinking of the wrong house. There's something by here that I really like. I'll show it. Here we go. It's a woman, and what he says, guess there's no sex discrimination here. Better find her fast. Yeah. I like that. I think this game coming out was about the time where the sense of sexism and political correctness was coming into the gaming scene. I think. So, you know. Yeah, as you can see, easy enemies right now. As you go through, it'll take a lot more knife stabs to get it done. It does take up a bit of time, but that's not a bad thing. Look at those guys up there. You can shoot them by here, I think. I've never wasted ammo trying. Actually, there's no red dot showing up on the laser, so maybe not. But, you know, if you can't kill them from by there, I don't see the point. Anyway, in by here, this is the house I was thinking of. I want to try and get a headshot before we... Ah, got him in one. Look at that. Bit of money. Nice. There's no worries about things coming out of the boxes, like enemies and stuff. At least not yet. So, yeah. If you notice, there's like a blurriness to the top and left of the screen a little bit. I might have cut it out when in the editing, but if you can see it, that's a problem with the PS4 version itself. Maybe the Xbox One and Steam versions as well, I don't know.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Breaking the fourth wall. Okay, so playing that manual 2, number 1 was automatically in your inventory when it came through. Reloading L2 and X. This is all for like the default control type, by the way. Kicks. Changing inventory schemes. I'll leave it to you a bit. I've been explaining it a bit as we've gone through anyway. So there we go. Let me show you actually the inventory screen before we carry on. You press the touchpad thing. Touchpad thing. Ammo. Health. I like to keep my health over here. I got a bit of... I guess you could call it OCD, but it's not that strong. So I need to keep my health over there and my ammo with my weapons to see how much I got quickly. You can see the money in the top right, 7,200 pesetas. I love how it's still with pesetas when we've moved on to euros by now. But when the game first came out, it was still pesetas. And I think it adds atmosphere. Press L1 to go to key items. We haven't got anything yet. So map, files, exit. Yeah. Anything up in the trees yet? I don't think there will be yet, but you just never know. Anyway. Let's have a look by you. If you do this, you can have a look at how the villagers act when they're on their own with no threats around, like Leon. And it's really nice. I mean, that's not so nice. our security guard sort of thing. But how they act, they just normal farmers going day to day with their chickens, getting their hay, you know? So I really like that. Let's go around the back way. You can go in the front way if you want to. And it won't make much difference really, let's face it. But get a herb quick. Oh, one of them has seen us. Ah, hello there, sir. Oh, yes, critical hit. Very nice. That's why I always go for headshots. If you go for legs, you can get them to go down on their knees a bit, so you can go ahead and stab them to death, or you can shoot them easier without them walking towards you. If you shoot them in the arm, they drop their weapon like that. If you shoot them in the body, you do the least damage and it doesn't do very much, but when you got a shotgun, that's the sort of thing that's just going to happen. The loading times on this version of the game I find a little bit strange. When you're going into the inventory menu, it feels a bit slower, but when it comes to loading screens in between areas, it feels almost instantaneous, and that's brilliant. You can go into buildings and sort of bar your way off if you want to, because we'll be fighting these enemies. I'm not sure if it's time-based or if it's based on how many enemies you kill. Here we go, 2 and 1. Oh, hello. Here we go, the second round of enemies are coming in, second wave. And I say second wave, and I mean it like that. It's, it can be, shit, don't reload now. It's sort of like an area where you are just killing loads of enemies. Sort of like Versus a little bit, or Mercs. You know. What I would recommend you do for this part... Oh shit! Is not to go in houses too much though. Because in one house, there's a chainsaw man. And if you try and leave the village, you'll get a chainsaw man. Or chainsaw ganados. Yeah, whatever you want to call them really. But... Ooh. Nice. Let's get him down here. I'll lead him fall. Here we go. But if you go in houses, you can collect some ammo and stuff. So if you do run out, you can be forced to go in them. And there's a shotgun around here if you want one. Can be really good. Oh. We're getting loads of money. And I found out when I was going through on normal mode as well. You get a lot more money in this version of the game, or seem to. We get him down here. No. Oh no! I used my first aid spray. There's no ranking system in this game where you where you compromise your rank by using first aid sprays and things like that, like in some Resi games. Oh god. Oh, wait, I just realised we got a grenade. There's different grenade types in this game. Incendiary grenade. It's probably the worst of the three, to me. It seems good, but you're just sober there. But the other two types of grenades are better. It's like a regular grenade that's green and a flash grenade that's blue, which stuns all enemies and lets you kill off certain different types of enemies as we go along. So, you know, really good. Okay. Got rid of quite a few enemies there. Thank God for grenades.
Oh, la campana.
Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos.
Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo? Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Okay, there we go. That is everything I wanted to do this episode. So, this has been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you again next time for the whole of the rest of Chapter 1-1, because this game is broken up into chapters. You'll see that as we go along. In terms of formatting this series, what I want to do is have 2 episodes per chapter part. I think that'll work out good. There might be 1 or 2 chapter parts which might need 3 episodes because they're a bit longer. There will definitely be 1 or 2 episodes which are only 1 episode. 1 or 2 chapter parts that are only 1 episode long because they're really short. So for the majority of the time though, it'll be, you know, 2 episodes long each, I would think. So thanks for watching, folks. I hope you're enjoying this new Let's Play, or Let's Replay. I'll see you in a bit when we go for the rest of Chapter 1-1. See you in a bit, folks.